Yep. My cat's currently sitting on me. Very fun. Especially with her tail getting in the way. Come on. Yep, you're in the remote. Great. We're only 6 minutes. I've got Crash Twinsanity music going on in the background. As you can tell. I've never played Crash Twinsanity in my life. I just like the soundtrack. I mean, who can blame me? It's pretty good a cappella. Reasons why AI can't fully replace human creativity. The soundtrack to Crash Twinsanity. And Meow, apparently, according to Pip. Now, typically, Andy would have pink as her main color, but, since I am using a limited color palette, that's not the case. She'll be mostly blue, which is funny considering her sibling Cindy is mostly blue as well. The main difference between Andy and Cindy, apart from colors, is that Andy has a square-shaped head, and she has breasts. Do not use this as evidence at Andy being a cis woman, because she's not cis, she's trans. It's my characters, I make the rules, and if I want Andy to be a trans woman, I make her a trans woman. I will have to modify the colors a little bit when I shade it, though. Also, one person accused me of using AI once. And by accused, I mean they put AI art in a hashtag on one of my posts on ArtStreet, despite the fact that I didn't use AI for the piece. Like, yeah, I mentioned using a different drawing software, but according to them, mentioning using a different drawing software means, you used AI. Ibis Paint, while it does have AI features, is not an AI art program itself. Which, that was the program that I used, for that piece. By the way. Gotta love it when people assume you used AI even though you didn't. Like, yes, some people do indeed use AI. But I didn't then. And I don't know why they thought it looked AI-ish. I shared it with some people in a Discord, and one of them was like, this is clearly human-made. So yeah, I don't know what possessed them to do that. Oh wait, why am I doing that? I might... Oh wait, hold on, I haven't done the line art. Ah well. By I haven't done the line art, I mean haven't colored in the line art. Sorry, I just realized part of that is still red. There we go. And by red, I mean, like, the background. I'm going to skip these next two songs because I don't like Worm Chase and Tikimon is kinda eh. Yeah.
What really matters to you? Aussie house prices or the latest from the
If you're wondering how I'm operating the music, I'm operating it via my TV. That's better. If there's one thing you can say about this soundtrack, there's a lot of effort put into it. Like, they had to get real people to use their voice to compose the entire soundtrack, and it works. Like, yeah, it's not traditional Crash music. Still sounds great. Though if I had to choose my favorite Twinsanity song, out of the ones that I've heard, I would say, both of Ripperoo's themes. More of a guilty pleasure than anything. I do draw rather quickly, but that's not because I use AI. I just draw quickly. Which, yeah, in hindsight, maybe I shouldn't have made social media accounts for my art when I was 11. But, when I said that to, an adult, during one of my art classes, they said, that at least it means I have more confidence in my artwork, which I guess is true. Besides, without that, I don't think I don't think my art style would improve. Though it did go for a period of time where I didn't really post to any social media accounts until last year, in January. But I didn't branch out to a lot of other social media places until I turned 18 later on that year. I'm turning 19 this year. I hope you know what I mean by that. If I was turning 19, I would not sound this youthful. And Pip's back. aka one of my cats. If you hear meowing, that's who it is. She likes to get in my face. This is GC83. She likes her personal space. This is Pip. She likes GC83's personal space. Whoever says that torties aren't clingy are lying. Yes, Pip's a tortie. In case if you need an image of what my cat looks like. The cat that you cannot see. You can hear her, but you can't see her. The invisible cat. Then again, I'm also invisible as well. Someone actually made a Rhythm Heaven custom remix compilation of this soundtrack. I've watched it, and I have mixed thoughts on it. On one hand, some of the remixes are great, but on the other hand, not so great. Not just with songs that I'm not a massive fan of, but also songs that I actually do like. Yeah. Okay, there we go. I think this looks pretty good. Am I gonna do a background? No, I'm not.
This makes it simple to manage my super.
I wonder if getting the cheap flight could be that simple.
I apologize for the ads.
Super simple.
Again, streaming the music from my TV.
Could reinforce your hair. Now it can. Introducing Color Strong by Clairol, an all-new blonding system.
Apparently the Uka Uka fight in Twinsanity isn't great. But at least the music is good. Oh, I forgot to save it. Teal Andy. How about
all the players who
no?
come across this advertisement, if you download the game, you will enter the green server, open the gift code redemption interface.
I know what Pip wants. She wants food. Alright, let's do one more drawing. Pretty sure most of these are male except for Cindy, who is, agender. Yeah, Cindy's not female, contrary to her name. Alright, so we're doing Henri next. He's French. What color scheme are we doing? I'm skipping that. You know what? I could work with this. I mean, monochrome blues. Let's go. By the way, Henri's a werewolf. Oh, thank God I don't need to skip any ads. By the way, I've never played a Rhythm Heaven game in my life. Though apparently in PAL regions it's called Rhythm Paradise. Why do we get this shitty title? However, recently I've been watching a lot of Rhythm Heaven related stuff, particularly custom remixes and Taco Chad's rankings. Ah, shit. Henri's also a butler. If you're wondering why I'm pronouncing his name weirdly, he's French. Also, I feel like you would not like to know what one of my artistic influences is. Because it's an adult anime. Look, I just like the art style of it, okay? Did you know that I used to draw characters' eyes through their hair just to show more expression? Nowadays, I try my best to prevent that from happening. God damn, another ad. And I can't even skip it. No, really, I can't. Big menacing ship. Happy sea music. Speaking of music themes, I actually have a least and most favorite gym battle theme from the Pokemon series. My least favorite is Gala. I'm sorry, but I hate those vocals. Particularly, well, I hate those. What really drags it down is the second half. Like, the half where you get when you get to the final Pokemon. I hate those vocals. I'm sorry, I can't sugarcoat it. I hate those vocals. Paldea also has these vocals, but they're not as annoying. So I don't hate it as much. And my favorite is the second Unova one, like the one from Black and White 2. Pretty much, it's just the first gym battle theme, but even better. Someone ranked it at the bottom, and sure, each to their own, but that is not an opinion I agree with. What's so great about the Galarian gym battle theme? It's my least favorite, especially when you consider both parts. Like, I don't even care to listen to the first part of it. The second part of it just bothers me so much. I hate those vocals. They're annoying. Like, why do they have to include them? Like, yeah, some of them aren't exactly impressive, but, they're nothing offensive. And at least, the Paldean one is a nice funky tune. It still has the vocals, but they're not as bad. And at least the song itself is pretty funky. Confession time, I actually like this boss theme. Yeah, it's simple, but I like it. Oh yeah, he wears gloves. Oh. Oh. Next up, Walrus. Speaking of Walrus, why does Feel have to evolve into Walrein? Feel, cute little bowl seal. Walrein. Walrein.
Batteries may overheat and catch fire, resulting in property damage, injury, or death. If you have an affected battery, immediately switch it off until it is remedied free of charge. Search LG Home Battery Recall to check.
One thing parts of this soundtrack remind me of: my Nightmare Before Christmas obsession. Because I first listened to some of these music back in 2020. Which was the year where my Nightmare Before Christmas obsession was very strong. And even now it still impacts me. I'd be lying if I fully grew out of it. Although the whole werewolf thing has existed even before even before I became obsessed with the Nightmare Before Christmas. Though the Nightmare Before Christmas mainly affected my love for skeletons. Well, for making them characters. Ah, great. Sorry, there are just some white bits. Okay, we're good for now. This is the PM7 song, because frogs. I do not mean that maliciously, it's just a reference to how much he likes frogs. What is up with that image? I can't show it. It's just a really weird, like, I think it's official, but it's still quite a weird image of Crash Bandicoot. Like, I know that's to be expected because I'm listening to a Crash Bandicoot soundtrack, but even then it's not Twinsanity related. It's like early 2000s Crash. I wasn't around at the time though because I was born in 2006. This one I've definitely heard in 2021. I'll call it quits.